Do you feel like you have to give something up for the race in order to qualify on the pole here at Daytona?
No, because you have practice after the duels, so you can adjust after that.
But how much pride is there in qualifying on the front row for?
I'm sorry?
How much pride is there in actually qualifying on the front row for which you guys have done all the time?
Yeah, no, we have, and to me, it's a testament to the guys at the shop and the engine department and just all the staff that puts a lot of effort in, more so than it is what the drivers are doing. We're not really doing a whole lot to contribute to that, but that to me is where the recognition deserves to be, and that's where I've always tried to lead it when it was me that had won a couple poles. But I want to win the race. Poles are great. I want to be good on Sunday, and I think we can do both. Though is what I'm getting at to answer your question. So I think both is very possible.
Are you surprised it's been 10 years since a Hendrick car's won this race, going back to juniors winning 14?
No, I'm not surprised by a whole lot. So, to be candid, that's just the way it goes sometimes. It's a hard race to win. You got to have a lot of things go your way, and unfortunately for HMS, it's just been a while, but I think it'll come back around.
For tomorrow specifically, obviously you guys have the same cars you've had for the last year or two now, but Fords and Toyotas have new bodies. Do you expect anyone to be any more aggressive to figure out if a move works or if a push takes or how it reacts, just because you have the opportunity to get in traffic tomorrow?
The races have been so calm the last couple of years. I just don't see that changing a whole lot. I think everybody wants to race the car that they unload with down here on Sunday. Sorry, and so no. I mean, you might get a little pushing here and there, but it's not going to be near to the level of aggression it'll be on Sunday.
Chase, I'm sorry if you've already answered this since I was late to the party, but you've got Trey coming in now, your cousin coming in as your spotter now. And if I remember correctly, you all raced together in Legends cars, and you've had him before.
Yeah.
But when you made the decision to go with him, what was that process, and what type of comfort level gives you that maybe you've been missing lately?
I haven't been missing any comfort, so I don't want that narrative to get misunderstood. But when we were, looking at doing something different, Trey has been around our team. He understands how we operate. He's spotted at the cup level for me before. He's spotted quite a bit of short track racing events for me before. So I just felt like it was the right fit. And ultimately, at the end of the day, you just want a team that has performance at the top of mind all the time and genuinely wants what's best for us. And Trey's that way, just like Eddie was. I don't want that to be misunderstood either. So it was just the right fit for our group, and a guy that I know very well, and someone that I think will contribute at a high level.
When did you make the decision to have Trey? How did this all come about? Because I don't know.
Well, it was obviously after the season was over last year, so it was kind of late, I guess, in the game. I can't remember exactly, but probably sometime in December. Somewhere in there.
Now that we're in February, how much of a relief is it to be able to reset after the year you guys had last year?
There's a sense of a new opportunity, and I'm appreciative of that. There's also a realistic understanding of your problems don't disappear because the calendar changed from 3 to 4. So we know that we need to be better, and I know I need to be better, and intend on continuing to build on what we were working on there at the end of last year, and just keep our heads down and keep pushing.
Chase, how much homework do you do to prepare for this? I mean, are you a guy who looks through a bunch of analytics and data, or old footage? What works for you?
I look at a little bit of everything. It's probably not as much data for speedways as I would for a downforce track, but certainly tendencies. Watching a little bit of old races in the past, so a little bit of everything.
But when you say tendencies, what do you mean? Is it like this driver likes to do this, or?
Yes, a little bit of that, or just how a late race restart might unfold, which lane might be the better lane to be in, who gave a good push when, was there a third lane involved? Why was there a third lane involved? Was it 2 lanes? Did people that rode around in the back have good finishes? All of the above. We're thinking about all of it.
You had the shoulder surgery during the off season. Did that kind of get in the way of driving, or was that unrelated?
It was unrelated. That was actually a really old injury I'd had. My shoulders bothered me for years, so probably about 10 years. That answers that question.
Okay, thank you.
Chase, you got teammates that, again, could run in front any race. But your personalities are are identical as well. Your pulse is pretty low. You're not loud. You're not, I'm beating my favorite driver, Denny Hamlin style. But there's got to be some grief that one of you guys give each other. Who's the one to instigate a little trash talking more between you and your teammates?
I don't think any of us really trash talk at all, to be honest, amongst our group. I mean, we're all pretty straightforward, and we just want to do our part, you know, or I do at least. I think that's the case for them too. You know, we try to contribute as much as we can at a high level, you know, to the company and in our meetings, you know, when we're all together. And outside that, none of us really hang out, you know, outside of racing. We have good relationships, but we're not like, you know, best friends or anything outside of our meetings and
Is
stuff.
it more so the crew talking trash to each other? We're gonna beat your butt this weekend or anything of that nature?
I really don't think so. I think we're just trying to win.
This is Timmy Hill, driver of the 56 Toyota. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those videos beside me and visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.